Welcome back, everybody. We'll be doing something pretty fun today because I may or may not have gotten me a new, let's call it a tool. This dude right here, which is a Mavic 3 thermal or Mavic 3 Enterprise thermal. I think the official name is Mavic 3T. But that thing has a thermal camera, it's 640 by 480. I do have it equipped with a pretty freaking awesome spotlight on top. It actually moves with the gimbal. So did my part 107 exam and license. So I'm officially licensed by the FAA. I think I'm basically with that halfway to a private pilot license or something like that. Not that I have any interest in that yet or ever, I don't know. But yeah, got the official license. Now also in Texas, you can actually use drones for hawk hunting and so forth. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, I highly recommend it. The Part 107 license was pretty straightforward. I did do some studying, at like 12 hours of training video to watch and passed my exam with 93%. And that was, I gave myself, I think, exactly 1 week. So I signed up for the exam, scheduled the appointment, same day, signed up for the training, did training for, the whole week, 7 days, watched 12 hours of video, did some practice exams, and then Saturday I passed it. So, but yeah, that's the Mavic 3T. I tried that out yesterday already. It's pretty freaking awesome, especially the spotlight. Thermal obviously is great, but it's mid-August here and we are in the middle of 105 degree Fahrenheit weather, which is about 41 degrees Celsius, I believe. So the ground is pretty hot at night. It's hard to distinguish between a bare spot, ground basically, or dirt, and moving objects. But I was able to get up after some deer just to see how they hang out in my feeder, and then also discovered a coyote and then a hog yesterday. And speaking of hog, this is what we're gonna do today. So we'll be using the Mavic 3T with a spotlight. And behind me is a 243 Winchester. That's a Remington 700 youth model. That's the one Eric used to shoot his big buck. So we'll use that one and see if Eric can get one of those 243 Winchesters in the hog's ear and or head. So that's a Vortex optic on top, has a illuminate reticle which will work pretty good. We have a green light under the feeder. Then I'll be using the spotlight here to light up that hog. Then also capture that whole thing on video with the Mavic 3T because it also has optical zoom. So the base wide lens, or this just a 1x base zoom lens, and then the zoom lens has a 7x optical zoom. So that's a pretty good quality right there. So it's right around sunset, maybe a few minutes after sunset. That pig showed up fairly early yesterday, and the crazy thing is I was flying that drone really close to it. I was probably between 50 to 80 yards from it, and also very low, and spotlights on. Noise, light. I didn't quite understand why I didn't run away. So I got some really good footage yesterday, and now what we're going to try is get some really good footage again. And yesterday Eric already asked if he could shoot this hog. So I think that's the plan for today. He'll shoot that hog, we get some good footage with the drone, and see what else we can find. Because yesterday we came across a coyote on our property and so forth, and I want to see if we can maybe see any other hogs coming in. However, with that drought again this year and last year, the local hog population has taken a hit, I believe. Also, we had somebody trapping in this area that has reduced a few hogs, but I think the drought has something to do with that too. So I'm not seeing big groups right now. I'm seeing lone boars, and they're hitting my feeders. That's about it. So, but let's get after this one hog. I think tonight is the night for that guy. The one thing with that spotlight, I think picking up GPS satellites is a little bit slower with that. I'm at 14 satellites, and just now told me that the home point has been recorded. So if anybody who doesn't have any drones, all these drones have a return to home function using GPS. So as you set up your drone, you take off, as long as you have enough satellites, and it's usually 14 plus, it records the home point via GPS location. And it just took about a minute or so until we had enough GPS satellites. It was hovering right around 5 or 6 satellites, and that's not enough. That might have something to do with the spotlight maybe on top, or maybe even that little extra strobe light I added on top. That is actually required by the FAA to make sure that during night flight that the drone is visible to other aircraft. There's a whole lot of stuff you can learn in the Part 107 about airspace, airports, how to read runways and so forth. Actually pretty interesting. But now we're ready to take off. We got our lights all set up. We got enough satellites, so I'm just gonna lift off. That drone having a 7x optical zoom. I'm just back here at the house. The feeder is probably about 200 yards from us right now. I can tell I'm at a 10x zoom right now. I'm just looking at the screen. There's no hog under the feeder yet. We had the green light come on already twice earlier, so we were just wondering if the hog was already there, but I don't see anything yet. Now as I switch this to thermal, we see quite a few different heat signatures. We can see my tractor down there. And the nice thing is also that the thermal can zoom. It's all digital zoom, so there's no optical thermal. The base magnification I think for thermal is 2x. Yeah. But the digital zoom just on a regular rifle scope or something works decent. It's a 640 by 480 pixel sensor, thermal sensor. So we are getting decent quality out of it, and we can look around for heat signatures. There's different palettes and different modes. So you can do like a black hot highlight or a white hot highlight and so forth, which works okay. But again, we're in the middle of August. We have a lot of heat signatures, and a lot of stuff just heats up over 100 degrees, even 110, 120 during the day. So it's going to be not a great experience over the next, let's say, at least 4 to 8 weeks until things cool a little down, and then this will be even more useful. So I'm going to be scanning, see if the hog comes in from either direction. Once we are ready for that, we will do the following, and you will be able to see this here right now just by looking at me. And right here. Make it a little brighter. And that right here is the spotlight. So in this case I'm flying at about 40 feet up in the air. We are probably about 10 to 20 feet away from me, you know, horizontally. But this spotlight, even if I go up to now 100 and almost 120 feet, the spotlight is still pretty bright. So imagine we would be out in the cornfield or wheat field, taller grass, you're going after some hogs, and now you want to recover those hogs. One, you have the thermal option, but two, with that spotlight, you have anybody on the ground, you can help ultimately them, you know, enabling them to find the hogs just faster, and then we can recover them, you know, out of the field, making sure the farmer's equipment doesn't get damaged by dead hogs in the field. All right, let's see when the hog shows up, and once it does, hopefully we'll get some good footage. See you guys in a few minutes. Nice, buddy. He's down, dude.
Down.
Damn, good shot. Nice, buddy. He's down, dude.
Down.
Damn, good shot, bud. Oh, dude, that could have not been better. Nice job, buddy.
Actually, I'll keep one out of the chamber.
Okay. So nothing in the chamber right now?
Nope.
Turn it down. Oh, perfect shot, bud. Perfect shot. Can you take the remote? Just hold it.
Mm-hmm. My hand looks bad. Anything that you can see? Okay. Let's pick up that. On the ground earlier when we had to move. And got something really pokey.
Oh, jeez. That beam from the drone is kind of cool. Look at that. Nice shot, bud. Look at that beam. Damn. That spot that is cool. Go, look at your feet. Make sure he's dead. Be careful.
That was in the ear. Yeah.
Yeah, look at all that blood, buddy. That's a perfect shot, dude. Perfect shot, sir. Very good. Here, maybe shake your right hand. Very good. The eye in the sky too. Good job, drone. How much battery do you have left? 6 minutes, right? Gotta send them home.
He's dead, alright.
He literally went in the ear, dude.
Huh?
Dude.
Thing took the ear hole too.
Yeah.
Just went right through the ear, cut skin, went into the ear hole.
That's impressive.
I have no idea. I was able.
That is impressive, sir.
That rock I used to clean off the blood out of the mat from the shot.
What did you shoot?
243 Winchester Barnes. Is that right?
Yep. Wow, that could not have been any better. And for multiple reasons. One, the drone worked out perfectly. So that that spotlight. The only issue I had was I had to adjust the yaw of the gimbal, meaning the horizontal adjustment. I guess further up in the air there's quite a bit of wind, even though down here it feels like there's almost no wind. So the drone tries to adjust for it. The gimbal moves slightly to the left or right, but then the spotlights are still aligned with the drone body or the aircraft, not the gimbal in a horizontal way. It does align vertically, so as you change the angle of the gimbal, the spotlight actually moves as well, but horizontally I had some issues, the horizontal adjustment. But I got it dialed in. I was, I think, close to 100 feet above ground, so pretty low. And again, this pig didn't even care, just like yesterday. So maybe doing this yesterday also kind of preconditioned it. But then we had a pretty good sight. We had to move Eric at some point. We were set up in a different spot at first. The grass was just a little bit too tall. He couldn't get a clear side picture. So we moved to the side, and I think we were probably under 100 yards, I would say. I'm guessing somewhere in the 80 yard range. And then had that spotlight perfectly on the pig, but he was also already able to see it just by the using the green feeder light, so that helped quite a bit. And then he made the perfect shot. Nobody, not even anybody watching this video right now, could have done a better job than that. He literally ear-holed it. That's where the 243 Winchester Barnes bullets went through. So I think it's a 90 grain, if I'm not mistaken. Perfect shot. Pig just falls over, does its kicking, quite a bit of bodily fluids going around, and dead. DRT, dead right there. That with the Remington 700, that vortex scope on top, that illuminate reticle obviously helped quite a bit. So, but don't take my word for it. Hear it from the shooter himself. What do you think, bud?
Fun.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
Made a perfect shot.
Mhm.
Did you have a good enough picture, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
You said the green light was enough, right? The green light.
Yeah, the green light was enough.
Yeah, very good. Well, good job, dude. Texas yak. There we go. You want to wrap up the video? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back.
No.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please make sure you hit subscribe. Give us a like. There'll be more drone content coming up. Obviously tonight was not a ton of thermal footage really from that drone. We saw some deer, which was pretty cool. I got a big buck going through the property every once in a while, and I see him in the protein feeders. But yeah, there will be more drone footage coming here pretty quick. Also want to see if, during bow hunting season, if anybody needs any help recovering the deer. That would be kind of fun too. Fun video content. So if you guys in the Cameron area, Cameron, Buckholes, Belton and so forth, Texas, and you are bow hunters and you make a shot which just didn't put the deer on the ground right away, reach out to me, because that sounds pretty fun. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back.